Hello students, I am Raman Arora. Dear students, we have gathered here to study the topic elasticity of demand. And in the last video, we have discussed about the definition of elasticity of demand. Even बच्चों हम लोगों ने categorize करा था price elasticity of demand, income elasticity of demand and cross price elasticity of demand. And we have seen that it is the percentage change in quantity due to the percentage change in its various determinants. The determinants are like, as we have discussed right now, price, income and elasticity. After that, we have discussed the degree of price elasticity of demand. We have discussed two types of degrees. First, perfectly elastic, other perfectly inelastic. इफ यू रिमेंबर बच्चों, हम लोगों ने पढ़ा था दिस इज ऑफ परफेक्टली इलास्टिक और यहाँ पे इलास्टिसिटी ऑफ डिमांड इनफाइनाइट होता है. एंड इफ वी टॉक अबाउट परफेक्टली इनइलास्टिक, इट इज ईडी इज इक्वल टू 0. दिस इज पैरेलल टू एक्स एक्सिस and this is parallel to y axis. This we said that we can demand even at the same price, we can demand to infinite. And a little rise in the price will make its demand equal to 0. And here we have discussed a substantial change in the prices will have no effect on the demand. A substantial change in the price will not have any effect on demand means the demand will remain same no matter whatever is the change in price. The example of it we have discussed in perfect competition, eggs which are there in the different shops but they are homogeneous. Homogeneous means identical, same, and therefore the demand can be there infinite even at the same price. And here we have discussed the example life-saving medicines. Let's continue, my dear, with the third degree of elasticity of demand. When we talk about the third degree, that is called as greater than unitary elastic. Again, I want to advise you, you should have a pen and a notebook to prepare your notes further from this topic. This will really help you in the time of exams. When we talk about greater than unitary elastic, first of all, let me make the diagram and then we will discuss about it. Y axis क्या शो करता है बच्चों? Price, and x axis always shows us quantity, demand. Now suppose this is the price OP and this is the quantity OQ. Elasticity, yesterday I told you, means the change. So when we say that greater than unitary elastic, unit means 1, means greater than unitary elastic means the change is greater than 1. And as you know, yesterday we have discussed elasticity of demand. बेटा हमें क्या बताता है? Quantitative, means in percentage. So we are saying that a little rise in price have a good effect on quantity demand Q1, P1, and the demand curve will remain flatter. See, this demand curve is flat to the x-axis. So this is the greater than unitary elastic. Now listen the definition carefully. Whenever the percentage change in demand is greater than the percentage change in price. See, the percentage change in demand is greater than the percentage change in price, then the elasticity of demand is considered as greater than unitary elastic. तो बेटा हम इसे बोलते हैं greater than unitary elastic. Let me give the example of it. जो goods बेटा luxury goods होते हैं, उनकी elasticity of demand जो होती है वो greater than 1 होती है. बिकॉज उन गुड्स में अ लिटिल राइज इन द प्राइस, थोड़ा सा भी बच्चों प्राइस में चेंज आता है, सो देयर इज अ वेरी गुड चेंज इन द क्वांटिटी डिमांड. उनकी क्वांटिटी डिमांड में अच्छा खासा चेंज होता है एंड देयरफॉर हम इसको बोलते हैं ग्रेटर देन यूनिटरी इलास्टिक. ईडी इज ग्रेटर देन 1. वन लास्ट टाइम आई वुड लाइक टू रिवाइज यू. द फर्स्ट थिंग यू शुड रिमेंबर इज द परसेंटेज चेंज इन क्वांटिटी डिमांड इज greater than the percentage change in price. The demand curve would be flatter to the x-axis, and by this way we make the diagram that the little change in price have a greater change in the quantity demanded. Next we start less than unitary elastic. Okay, dear students, when we talk about less than unitary elastic, we just talk opposite of it, that ED will be less than 1, and at this time again we make the price and we make the quantity demand, and in this situation this is the price OP and this is the quantity OQ. A substantial change in price have very low effect on quantity demand. Again, a substantial change in price have very low effect on quantity demand, and the demand curve is steeper in this situation. And there ED is less than 1 and ED is less than 1. Again, listen the definition. That was the concept, that a substantial change in price have very low effect on quantity demand. But for the definition you should write down, a percentage change in quantity demand is less than the percentage change in price. Means percentage change in quantity demand is very less and the percentage change in price is very high. Again, you would be thinking, sir, without example how we would be able to understand it better. So अगर आपको example चाहिए less than unitary elastic का virtue, so you can take the example of necessity goods like salt. Yes, in the situation of salt, the demand will be less than unitary elastic because salt का अगर प्राइस बढ़ता है तो ये इतना ज्यादा नेसेसिटी गुड है, इसकी डिमांड पे बहुत ज्यादा इफेक्ट नहीं पड़ेगा. अगर सॉल्ट का प्राइस कम भी होता है तब भी उसकी क्वांटिटी डिमांड पे बहुत ज्यादा इफेक्ट नहीं पड़ेगा. एंड देयरफॉर वी वांट टू से दैट the demand for the elasticity of demand for the salt will be less than unitary elastic. So till now we are done with the perfectly elastic, we are done with the perfectly inelastic, we are right now done with the greater than unitary elastic and less than unitary elastic. So these situations we are done. Let's move to the last degree of elasticity of demand, which is unitary elastic. Yes, the things started from here. Unit means 1, so it means ED is equal to 1. In this situation, we are saying percentage change in quantity demand is equal to percentage change in price, and therefore this demand curve can also be called as rectangular hyperbola. Yes, this could also be called as rectangular hyperbola. Why it can also be called as rectangular hyperbola, we need to see it. According to mathematics, in a graphical situations, when the area of rectangles are same, then that diagram is called as rectangular hyperbola. And if you see that these are the price and these are the quantity demand, OP is the price, OQ is the quantity. When the price falls from OP to OP1, the quantity demand increases from OP to OP1. But the change in price, percentage change in price, equal to percentage change in